The headlines for July 2023 are that compared to July of 2022, home prices in the greater Naples, Florida area real estate market are holding steady despite interest rate increases, while there are still not enough homes available for sale. With fewer inventory homes, we have fewer homes to show our buyers. What's the story behind these headlines? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Terri Pascarelli with MVP Realty. As we review how July 2023 played out in the Naples, Florida area real estate market, I'll summarize data that come from the analyses done by the Naples Area Board of Realtors, which tracks home listings and sales within Naples and Collier County, excluding Marco Island. Let's take a look at the news for both sellers and buyers in the greater Naples, Florida real estate market based on these July 2023 data reports. Overall, residential real estate activity in the greater Naples area is more or less flat compared to midsummer last year, but it's still trending higher than before the pandemic. I'll include some 2019 comparisons during this report to offer some historical perspective. Home prices rose over 9% compared to July of 2022 to about $595,000. This month, single-family median home close prices contributed to the increase as they increased 1.4% to $735,000 compared to a median of $725,000 in July of last year. In the condominium market in July, the median closed sales price pushed ahead 6% higher than last year this month to $455,000. What we can see from both July 2022 and 2023 median closed home prices is that the prices are up significantly since July of 2019, when that statistic was $325,000. Last month, I reported that closed sales for the month were down 13% compared to the prior June, and things stayed relatively the same this month as our July 2023 closed sales declined by 12%. Pending sales, as a leading indicator of sales activity, included a 1% increase last month in June, followed by a 6% increase in pending sales in July of 2023. These leading indicators suggest that the home buying market will remain pretty steady or slightly up in the next few months, despite our continuing low inventory of available homes for sale. While new listings dropped 28% in June compared to June last year, our data shows a 15% decrease in new home listings in July 2023 compared to the same month last year. So while there is some replenishment of inventory for sale, as I shared a few moments ago, the inventory isn't enough to satisfy this market. Yes, it's summer. This is an off-season month here in the greater Naples, Florida area. However, as another historic comparison, in July of 2019, we had 5,200 properties for sale, with the comparator figure just 2,583 properties listed for sale in July of 2023. The percent of list price received by sellers is holding pretty steady in our market. The list price received in July was 96.1%, and that compared pretty well to the 97.9% in July last year. Days on market continue to hover in the mid-50-day range. And as I've shared with you before, we recall that our days on market historically averaged over 90 days. In fact, it was 104 days in July of 2019, for example. Overall, we're in about the same position with the greater Naples, Florida real estate market this month as we were this time last year. And the statistic that surprised me? Well, stay tuned for that one. First, if you're hearing some things in this episode that are insightful or helpful to you, I'll ask you to please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you're among the first to learn when I post new episodes to the channel. When you give my episodes a thumbs up, I appreciate your feedback, letting me know what topics and content are the most interesting and helpful as I work on future episodes. And as we've said before, subscribing is free. I won't put you on a mailing list. Subscribing to this channel is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to keep current with all things real estate in the greater Naples, Florida area. and your support of the channel definitely helps the channel to grow and reach more people who are interested in this type of information about the greater Naples, Florida residential real estate market and about living in Southwest Florida. If you've already subscribed, thank you. Your support helps us to grow the channel every month, and I appreciate you helping us reach our goal of assisting even more home sellers and home buyers throughout 2023. Well, how about that surprising statistic? It has to do with year-to-date sales. This year, in 2023, over the first 7 months of the year, so through July, our regional area is only 500 sales off from the number of closed sales in the first 7 months of 2019, which was a pretty typical year for real estate in the Naples, Florida area. That's just 500 sales shy of year-to-date 2019, with only 1/2 of the available inventory of homes for sale. That speaks to a desirability and a resiliency in the greater Naples, Florida real estate market that you will find when you look at these data month after month, even with conditions such as fluctuating higher interest rates, last year's hurricane, and home buyers' budgets for home insurance. One of the conversations we often have with our home buyer customers is to check early with multiple insurance companies about the expected home insurance cost for the property they hope to purchase. You can feel more confident speaking with a qualified insurance expert rather than relying on everything you may see posted online. Actual home insurance costs can vary based on a home's location, its age, the age of the roof, and more. It's a good idea to have the insurance company's feedback before home contract negotiations to make sure the home meets current insurance coverage requirements and that as a buyer, you understand the overall cash flow if you succeed with the purchase. While a buyer in Florida can assume the seller's flood insurance policy, that's not the case with the prior owner's general homeowner's policy. So it pays to check it out and check it out early. Some communities in the Naples, Florida real estate market are moving faster than or slower than these overall averages that I report. With all of the factors influencing the strategies of home sellers and home buyers in the greater Naples, Florida area, it's important for you to work with an experienced realtor who's tracking the market regularly and has the experience to help you navigate the process, whether you're selling or buying. Pricing your home correctly the first time and making sure it's in condition to attract a quick sale are top priorities for our sellers. Preparation to make a competitive offer is critical for a home buyer because great homes can still go under contract more quickly than you might guess, and the same is true in a number of our new construction communities. If you're not ready with your cash or a fully pre-approved financing plan, you may be left without the winning offer, and that shouldn't happen to you. So be sure to reach out for my professional support. We can work through your specific situation to have a plan to sell quickly for the best possible price or to find a strong value in a community you'll enjoy if you're ready to buy a home. So reach out today. All of my contact information is listed in the description to this episode. I'm Terri Pascarelli, MVP Realty at 239-300-6047. We'll navigate the Naples area real estate market together to make your next sale or purchase most successful. And when you're living your best life in Southwest Florida, there are so many things to see and do in the greater Naples, Florida area. I'll share some additional real estate tips, and I'll show you one of my favorite places next. Check out the video in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and I'll meet you over there.